Sophia Bush is a talented, beautiful, and varied actress who has starred in films and television series. For most fans, she will always be Brooke Davis on the 2000s teen drama One Tree Hill. Some fans might recognize her as Beth McIntyre in the 2016 comedy John Tucker Must Die. Then, there are fans who know her best as Erin Lindsay on the police drama Chicago PD. Regardless of where you have seen her, everyone can agree that Sophia Bush is unforgettable in every role she takes on. While she is not only an actress, but an activist as well as a social media lover, she still manages to keep her personal life very private. However, we have dug up 10 things you may not know about Sophia Bush. She attended an all-girls high school. Bush grew up in Pasadena, California, and for her high school years, she attended the Westridge School for Girls, where she discovered her love for acting. She said, "Part of my school's requirement was to do a play. I was really irritated because I wanted to play volleyball and I had to go and do this play. But there was a moment after the performance when I realized I had gone and been somebody else. I thought, if I could do this for the rest of my life, I am set." It was like love at first sight. After high school, she went on to USC, where she majored in journalism and was a member of the Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority. Her childhood dream came true with Good Sam role. Sophia Bush's brand new show, Good Sam, marks her return to network television after 5 years. Bush, who plays Dr. Sam Griffith, is living out one of her childhood dreams, sort of. She recently revealed that her new role on the CBS drama is a personal dream come true. She told USA Today that when she was younger, she actually dreamt of becoming a cardiac surgeon, which her character actually is. "The medical jargon is one of the things I love most. I'm such a nerd. I wanted to go to medical school. I actually wanted to be a heart surgeon. I was obsessed with pediatric heart surgery for a very long time. I don't know what that's all about for the younger version of me. But it really feels like I'm having this very crazy, full circle manifestation moment." She added that the role brings a lot of medical knowledge, which is something she's loving. "I love practicing one-handed surgical knots and working with all of the prosthetics and doing procedures." She was replaced by Claire Danes during filming Terminator 3. She may have a very respectable career as a television actress, but her movie career could have been so much better had she not been replaced in Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. Bush was initially cast as Kate Brewster and even filmed for a whole week before she was replaced by Claire Danes. The director said he made his decision because he thought Bush was too young for the role. She was rejected twice for the role of Brooke. While she wasn't in the pilot, Sophia Bush made her debut as Brooke in the second episode of One Tree Hill and went on to appear every week after. However, she had a tough time while trying to audition for the show and was almost passed over for the role of Brooke. In fact, she was forced to audition 3 times just to secure the part. Reportedly, she was rejected the first time for not being sexy enough and the second time for being too sexy. She finally secured the role after a 3rd audition. It's a good thing she never gave up trying, because it's hard to imagine anyone else playing the role of Brooke. She dated all 3 male One Tree Hill co-stars. It is no secret that celebrities have often fallen in love with their co-stars while filming for TV or movies. If you're any kind of a fan of One Tree Hill, then you're probably more than well aware that not only did Bush dated co-star Chad Michael Murray for a number of years, but the two eventually married. They separated 5 months later and eventually divorced. After things were over with Murray, supposedly things heated up between Bush and the other Scott, James Lafferty. And a year or 2 after that, she was linked to co-star Austin Nichols, who came into the One Tree Hill family a little later in the game. The 2 actors dated for several years during production, and even for a few afterward. She starred in a lambasted film. Throughout her lengthy career, there is no doubt that Sophia Bush has proven that she has real acting chops. Of course, even Meryl Streep has starred in some real stinkers, so Bush shouldn't feel too bad about her lead role in the movie Acts of Violence. A film that has a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, a reviewer for Roger Ebert's website even wrote that the film is a gross, creepy and generally tacky piece of claptrap. She is also a producer. Obviously best known as an actor, some people may not realize that Sophia Bush has branched out. For example, she directed 3 episodes of One Tree Hill. On top of that, since One Tree Hill came to an end, Bush has executive produced more than 1 documentary project and the upcoming show Mother Truckers. She started a podcast. These days, it often seems like every celebrity is launching a podcast. Unlike many of her peers, however, Bush's podcast isn't designed to promote her more mainstream work. In fact, while speaking about her podcast work and progress with InStyle, she said, "It is the most fulfilling and fun thing I've done in a long time." Her podcast has also been described as being made up of frank, funny, personal, professional, and sometimes even political conversations. She is a dedicated activist. When she is not acting, she spends time being an activist. She uses her social media to bring awareness and in 2011 won the Do Something Twitter Award for helping spread the word on the cleanup of the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. She is a staunch activist of many causes and attends many events, benefits, and fundraisers, and has often made sure making a difference takes priority in her life. She has campaigned for climate change, gay rights, eradication of racism, the spread of education in the developing world, and the fight against cancer. She said, "I love my job, but I couldn't keep doing this if it ever actually precluded me from working on the world. I would just get another job." She rescued Mandy Moore from a major wardrobe mishap at the Emmys. Mandy Moore had a major wardrobe malfunction at the 2021 Emmy Awards, but thankfully, her pal Sophia Bush was there to save the day. Moore told People, "I was in this red dress with really thin spaghetti straps. Sweet Sophia Bush walked by to go backstage, and I jumped up to hug her, and a strap just popped. Fortunately, none of this was caught on camera, and Bush got a seamstress to help her behind the scenes." Moore continued, "The next commercial break, I ran back there, and Sophia had told them, so they had red thread ready to go. Thank God for her."